Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to show a beautiful hand embroidery of a flower basket. Here I am using all the beginner stitches and will use the colorful embroidery. Starting the embroidery I am using the brown color thread. So for that I am using the anchor embroidery thread and its number code is about 0352. So here I am using the 6 strands of embroidery thread for the basket and its handles. First, we'll do with the preparation of threads. For that, I'm using 1 hand length of thread from the embroidery thread set. From there, I'm removing the six threads separately, one by one, and from there, I'm taking 3 strands of thread, and we are sieve through one needle, and we should tie at the end of it. So, from there, we will get a knot, and we should cut the knot into small without having a lengthy tail to make the embroidery more neat by the back side of the fabric. First, we will go to do the handle of the basket, flower basket. For that, I am using the back stitch. So, we should insert the needle from the downside of the fabric to upside, move a little front and should go down. And from the down should go a little upside, go a little front and should go upside and come back with the same pricking point. The same step we should repeat, and we should fill the basket handle with the back stitch. So here we are seeing the back stitch, and we should continuously do the back stitch. So doing this back stitch after filling the hands of the basket, we should, this is only the one layer we are doing, and in one more layer we will give the 2 layers to get the thickness for the basket handle. Here in the basket we can see some of the space in between a small handle we can see. So there also we should fill with our back stitch 2 layers. So we can do in the right side and the left side also, some of the basket part is there we fill with our brown color thread. Next we will do the whipped stitch. For that, from the end of a back stitch we are passing through the thread between the two back stitch, and we should give a proper shape for the basket handle. So this stitching, whipped running stitch, will help for a proper shape for the back stitch, and we are doing the 2 layers, sets of back stitch will give a proper size for the basket handle. So we'll see the whipped running stitch here. Next we'll go for the flower basket. First I'm doing the upper side of the flower basket. It's a small different area from the base weave section. So first I am filling the upper portion with the chain stitch. It is a basic beginner stitch. For doing this chain stitch, we should prick the thread and needle from the downside of the fabric to go upside. So from there we should make a loop, and we should prick a little a little away from the first pricking point, and we should come down, and under the fabric we should move the thread a little front and should go upside. So from there, the upside we already put a loop that we should wrap around the needle, and we should pull the needle from downside to upside. That is the first chain. This process we should continue, and we should give a 2 or 3 layer for this basket to fill its a proper appearance. Here I am using 3 layers of chain stitch to fill the first portion of the basket. Next we'll go to the weave stitch. For that weave stitch, first we will do the vertical lines for the weaving. After doing the vertical line, we should put the horizontal line. While passing the horizontal line, we should select the alternative threads of the vertical line. For doing this stitch, we should take the thread and needle from the downside of the fabric. We should go upside. So first vertical line, it should be under the thread, and the second vertical line, it should be over the thread, then under the thread and over the thread, like that alternatively the needle and thread should be passed. And we should secure the things in the opposite side, so we can see in the video detail. Next we'll go to the leaf embroidery. For that I am using the green color embroidery thread, and it is an anchor embroidery thread. Its number is 0258. Here I am using the filling stitch. For that I am using the 6 strands of thread. So a slight deviation from the center part. It is not the straight satin stitch, a slight deviation is there, and it's a filling stitch. Next we'll see about a fly stitch. For that we are doing the main thread straight stitch, and the remaining it in the concentrating to the center, just like the fly stitch. So like that we are following the next we will use the one more color of green, that is in anchor thread, number is 0281. So if you are adding the same main color and it's in the different shades, if you are using, it will give a highlight for the design. So that's why I'm using the two colors of green here. For the filling of stem, here I am using the straight stitch with the second green color. Its number is 0281. Then next we'll go to the flower. For doing the flower, I am using the maroon color anchor thread. Its number is 022. So we'll give the same satin stitch in the flowers. Doing the flower embroidery, first we should prick the needle from the down of the fabric in a petal. So in diagonal shape we should give a bullion knot stitch. For doing this bullion knot stitch will give a proper 3D effect for the satin stitch. So a little bulging and projection will be here it will be, and it will give a neat appearance for the flowers. After bullion stitch we should give a proper satin stitch. For that, from the center of the petal to the outside, we should pass the thread over the bullion knot, so it will give a 3D effect, and we should follow the borderline of the petals will give a proper alignment for the petals. So while doing this maroon color and this 3D effect will enhance the beauty of the flower. So the same satin stitch we will follow the full 4 flowers, and first 3 flowers we will complete with the maroon color, and the remaining one we will do with the off-white color. Next we'll see about the center part of the flower. Here I am using the off-white color. Its number is 0301, and we are giving the embroidery that is in French knot. So for that we should prick the needle from the downside of the fabric, go upside, and we should return it back and wrap the thread needle with the thread, and we should pick the same point. We should pull it down. So we'll get the a knot there, that is the French knot, and we should fill the center of the flower with the off. For the off maroon color we should fill with the off-white color center, and for the off-white color we should fill with the maroon color French knot. For the center I am using the same maroon color embroidery thread, and its number is 022. Here I am using the same French knot with the 6 strands of thread. If you are enjoying this video, if you are able to follow this video, please give me a like, share, subscribe, and please comment the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.